In this video, we will show you how to replace your blower motor assembly on this Ford Ranger. This will be located along the passenger side of your engine compartment. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. Along the passenger side under the hood, you're going to find your cruise control unit. We'll dislodge that by removing our one 10mm headed mounting bolt, holding it in place. Once you've done that, continue on by swinging it aside. Now with that out of the way, we have a clear view of the blower motor assembly. Let's start by disconnecting the electrical connector. For this, you'll find that you have one locking tab. Go ahead and carefully pull that out of the way and disconnect this. We'll just give that a quick inspection, and you can set that aside. With that dislodged, let's continue on to this band. You'll find that that's holding a hose in place to the blower motor. Go ahead and give that a little tug. We'll take hold of the hose, pull it out of the blower motor here. We don't want to cause damage to it because we are reusing this. We'll just give it a quick inspection, make sure it is soft and pliable, not torn, worn, or damaged in any way. At this point, we'll continue on to dislodging the blower motor from the box. You'll find it's held in place with four 8mm headed bolts. Start with the lower ones here. A bit harder to get to. A quick inspection of the mounting hardware and you can set that aside. Take hold of the blower motor, give it a little wiggle, and remove it from the vehicle. Just have to slide the wiring out of the way as necessary here. There it is, friend. Okay, let's get ready for the installation of our brand new blower motor assembly. When we go to install this, you want to make sure you have it in the proper orientation, so this flat area is facing straight down. We also want to pay attention to the fact that it does have a gasket. You need to have that in place. If you feel as though it's going to fall out of place, you could just use a couple small pieces of tape. At this point, we'll take this and put it in place. Start in all four of our 8mm headed bolts and snug them up. Pull this wiring. Double check to make sure nothing's getting caught behind the blower motor. This aligned into position here. Now when you're aligning the blower motor, you should find that you'll need to twist it a little bit. It will have a couple alignment pins that need to fit into their corresponding holes. Once you've done so, the mounting bolt holes should align as well. If this little boot's in the way, you can just go ahead and pull that right out of the place. We'll slide it back on there afterward. It's okay. Let's press this into place and snug up each of our bolts. If you had removed this hose, go ahead and take the bottom end and slide it into place. Once you've done so, we'll take this top end, slide it into the blower motor, and bring this up and over the blower motor, holding it in place. Just try to find the hole on the side of the blower motor there. It's important to make sure this makes a good seal. And now we'll hold it in place with the band. Stretch that right on over. Double check to make sure it's completely sealed, and we'll continue on to our one electrical connector here. Go ahead and press it in and listen for a click. Double check to make sure it's secured. Got a nice click from that one, and it's secure. Now we can start resecuring our cruise control unit. You want to pay attention to the bracket. This bracket will slide into the fender. Once you have that slid into the proper slot, we'll continue on with the one bolt up along the top there. Go ahead and start that in by hand and snug it up. Double check to make sure that's completely secure. Okay, friend, we've got our vehicle back together. At this point, hop in the passenger compartment, start up the vehicle, and test the functionality. Aside from that, thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.